Ebu tumekuja Nyeri, so ebu kwanza tunaweza jintroduce.
Okay, my name is Wahome Mutahi. I'm a badminton player from Nyeri, and yeah, that's just me.
Okay, so hii tournament nini ilikuinspire come up na hii tournament for the juniors mainly?
Okay, the inspiration of the tournament was to have a separate event for the juniors, not only the juniors, but everybody under the 25 years of age. So at least we get to at least know how people can perform when they are put in their same age group, so that tusianze kusema umepewa top seed, umepewa national team player. So the motivation was to have the young guys play against themselves, so that once they can manage to handle the pressure inside their age group, then tukiwapeleka kule tournaments wakienda huko, then they will have nobody to blame for their loss. So ukipatana na msem noma, now you have nobody else to blame for your loss.
Sawa. Then kuna some players, kuna fununu some players wako hiyo kategoria below 25 but walikuwa locked out. Why?
Okay, so that one hiyo ni kitu itabidi to address. So it's once there were players we tulifunga, there were Melian and Jacinta. So their coaches said they are seniors, but they are really under 25. But we are looking at people who hawajafika nationals in the local tournaments that much. So Jacinta, Melian, almost obviously we brought them here, or they were nationals, finals are easy, of course. And we looked at how many times has a player reached the finals. So tukawacha the others so that they can have that experience of reaching the finals. They fight for something that's there, the money, the prize money. And then once they are able to know how it feels to win, then hata huko nje atakuwa anajisukuma the same way amejisukuma huku, pia hizo tournaments local, then atakuwa anajisukuma the same way amejisukuma hapa.
Okay, so ukiangalia participants wenye wamekuja kwa tournament, kuna like ni groups like team wenye wase train. Kuna Tuk, Nyeri, Maisa. We comment yako about ama view yako about those wenye wamefika hapa, tukianza na Nyeri wote?
Okay, now I think hizo groups we mentioned, they are just the guys we are targeting. I think those are exactly the guys we are targeting, because kama sio hao, who else is there? But now the main issue that I would like to point out is that the outcome for the guys when wamekuja, it has been nice. We actually expected less, but we got more than we actually expected, and that's a good idea for our side, and I think that's a good show of progress. The main point here would be to encourage other juniors. Don't always wait for the seniors to create tournaments for you. If you're in a position and you have a hall, treat a tournament, and hivyo tu venye tumekuja, we will come. Yeah, it's all about exposure. So if you have a court somewhere that we don't know, we are more than happy to come up. That's the same way wamekuja huko, which is a very good way of showing your support for the sport. So yeah, if somebody else comes up with an idea, then we are more than happy to chip in there and go and play, have fun, and tuone atashinda. So it's really nice that ourselves wamekuja.
Talking about chipping in, any sponsors from like the national, from the ministry, national team players, anywhere?
Yeah. Obviously, there are some guys who chip in. We have a guy from Nyahururu, he's Coach Shuja, alitusaidia hapo sana. Then we have a lady, Mama Kisha, Joan, chip in to give support to the best lady of the event. Pia she supported some ladies to kukuja the event for the entry fees. So it was also part of our program of Women in Sports Empowerment Forum. And we also have Era Sports. Era Sports were to sponsor with, they paid for 2 ladies entry fees and 1 guy, so entry fee. So yeah, we have that one. We also have guys like Dennis Guyo and Betts and also Peter. So those were the guys who also supported us with the shuttlecocks, zingine, and purchasing of the medals. So yeah, we had some sponsors in there. We hatungefanya hii kitu peke yetu bana.
Okay, one word for the sponsors.
Yeah, one word for the sponsors is just thank you bana. Thanks a lot. Hii kitu happen bila hawa wasee man.
And kuna hizi like politics zina go on about badminton, about your sport. What's your view?
I have no view. And that's why we did not involve anybody in any one of them in there. Because if anything is to be solved, ingekuwa solved a long time ago, and hatungekuwa tunasuffer as players. We have so many guys at the 25 wenye wamekuja event but hawakukuja because most of them waliacha sport. They waliacha mambo ya game because as much as some of us ni watu wagumu Taliban, si wote wako wagumu. There are guys who can't handle the pressure, so they just leave the sport because hawaisaidii pia. So for the love of the game, I just think that these things should be solved as soon as possible and turudi to our business ya kawaida bana. Yeah.
Solving, where unaona hizi stories zitakuwa solved soon? How soon?
I don't know how soon because I personally don't like politics, but I really hope they get over it and wasolve kitu. Whoever is supposed to be there or whoever is going to go in there, at least ikue fair and equal for everybody.
Ungekuwa na opportunity like kuambiwe you solved the issue going on about badminton, ungefanya?
Like I said, I don't really like politics, but the only thing I can say is the politics is really hurting the players. It's really hurting the players because we had a ban that was placed on the players. We also have the issue ya kuingilia players who actually want to go and represent themselves outside the country. It's really not nice and haitokei poa kwa players because players also feel anafeel amefinyiliwa pia. So we want it to be fair for everybody. Because you love the sport, nobody buys the rackets for you. You buy your own kits, you pay for your own entry fee for the tournaments, and you also fix your own rackets. Then nobody should be able to dictate how you use your skills and how it is. So hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, issue itakuwa solved after so many years of conflict. So that's our hope.
Sawa. Any plans? So itakuwa event yearly ama umeifanya leo peke yake na ishe hivyo this year?
It's a one-time thing for me. It was just a one-time thing. But hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, and we get the halls we are trying to access. We are trying to access a hall that can handle 4 courts, which is just within town. But hatujapata the go-ahead. But if we get the go-ahead, then here we can have central open for Nyeri. Like just the way we have Nairobi open, Nakuru. If everything goes according to plan, we can have that. And pia tuone kama hii kitu itakuwa imebea fruits.
Any challenges you encounter?
Yeah, challenges were there because we were supposed to have the tournament for 2 days. It was supposed to be here at the SEK Hall in Nyeri. We were supposed to have 2 days of play, but church ikasema hapana, you have to come for the game at 3. So now tumeanza game 3 jioni, of which pia we wanted to have a doubles, which now itabidi wait. So yeah, I think that's just the only challenge we have. The challenge is just the players not being really honest. We allow you to play without the entry fees, then ukichapo unajitoa. So yeah, those are the only 2 challenges we have faced. Otherwise, guys have been good, really disciplined, and yeah, no other challenges there.
Talking about challenges, ni January pia unaelewa. So
challenges, that's why we place the tournament January, because pia February there's also some other tournaments. So tulikuwa nataka January watu tunaelewa shida ya January. That's why we wanted to give the players some money pia. So whoever wins and they take home the money.
Talking about the money, prize money ni how much?
Okay, the prize money is now that brings me to another sponsor mwenye nilikuwa nimesahau. The prize money is 5,000 for the number 1 and 1,500 for the number 2. I'll explain. And whoever wins is getting 1,000 from Sikoyo, so that makes it a total of 6,000 for every player. And yeah, so let me explain the big difference here. So number 1 is getting 6,000, number 2 1,500. So that is to motivate. We don't want number 2s. Yes, there will be a number 2, but we want a fight. So we want that pressure. That's where we are putting in the pressure. hii pressure ya kucheza na national team player or a top seed, that's how we are going to have to put that pressure on you. Hawakukuja tournament, but we are now going to put that pressure on you, the same pressure we'll be having with that player with the prize money. So we don't want number twos, but the number two will be there. So you are going to get 1,500, of which we notified the players before they even came for the tournament. So if you fall at number two, you get a very low amount. So it's up to you to really push yourself to your limits. Ndio uweze kubeba hii kitu bana. So that's the idea behind that.
Okay, the other time uli notify that number one for the ladies ni 10,000.
Oh, no. We said I'll sponsor the event with 10,000. So everybody gets 5,000 each. So that was the agreement. So personally, I was giving out 10,000. 5,000, the amount of money is supposed to be divided between the number ones. So that's the idea. I really hope watu hawako misunderstand you.
Okay. Yeah. So, like last year ulikuwa na tournaments 2 za Nyeri. This year tena umeweka tournament. Then umeongelea about Nyeri Central Opens.
Yeah.
Is it a way of introduce badminton in Nyeri?
Yeah, actually that's one of the plan, and that's why hatukupeleka hii tournament Nairobi. We wanted everybody pia atembee Nyeri asikie baridi ya Nyeri, and also to at least bring the sport to Nyeri also. Because at the back of everybody's mind, anajua nikiweza pitia Nyeri, I have somewhere I can go and train. And yeah, that's the idea. So maybe we might have Nyeri Opens if everything goes according to plan. So yeah, I think that's a good hypothesis.
Sawa. For today ni hayo tu. One word.
Thanks everybody for showing up and supporting the team. For the sponsors also, thank you for you chipping in there, and we really appreciate hatungeweza hii kitu bila nyinyi. So thanks for the support.
Sawa.
Love